Zootopia explained the psychology behind its world building isn't just a cute little Disney movie with talking to rabbits and the fog. I would dress it like he's permanently stuck in I don't know, Hawaiian vacation. No, this thing is basically a psychology thesis and they somehow escaped it, the peer review and ended up on Blu-ray. And the truth, okay? Yeah, the giant truth you saw on thumbnail is that Zootopia works because it understands something most animated worlds forget. People don't change until they are forced to. Like from the first minute, you can feel the movie whispering, "Hey, welcome a city that boiled on trauma, the social, the hierarchy, and passive aggressive the spaces the beef. Enjoy your stay." And we did actually, because under all that bright color grading and the soft force simulation, film is quietly doing the psychological warfare on the everyone who watch it. And the core trick, immediately in Zootopia, everyone is playing a role, not because they are want to, because everyone else expected them to. The Judy isn't just a rabbit. She's the first rabbit doing something rabbits, let me explain, aren't supposed to do. Nick isn't just a folk. He's literally trapped inside a stereotype so deep into might as well have in the own zip code. The city is one giant, the social experiment, and every character is basically speed running the stages of self-fulfilling prophecy. And yes, this is Disney. You heard it right. Yes, this is a film with a slot-making TV jokes. But also yes, it's a psychological breakdown of systemic, the prejudice, and wrap it in a body cop comedy. Peak cinema, welcome. What really hits different is how the world building is engineered to make you feel tiny. Tiny like I'm a single call and the soul is ecosystem plus the chaos. The Sahara is a square and Tundra town, rainforest distract, okay? They're basically the neighborhoods that scream the segregation but to make it aesthetic. And it works because the each biome reflects and the different psychological states. Survival, comfort, danger, hostile. Zootopia wasn't designed for unity. It was designed as the fragile piece territory that could crumble if someone sneezes it too loudly. And there is the predator prey radio. This is the where is the writers one full sociology measure, and they didn't just say some animals are big, some are small. Yes, they said, and 19% of the population has the generations the fear baked into their DNA. Look, and the other 10%, this is the walking around the hoping nobody notices, and they use it to eat people. The tension, permanent, the conflict, pre-installed, and anxiety, that's cinematic. You hear that right. And the Judy being a cop, man, the movie basically gets her into the moral panic. Speed run, reverse the she's forced to realize good intentions, not automatically save her from the accidentally making a wild as the spaces look, the walking cry in the statistics. And when she screams up, it is not just a plot the point, it's a psychological collapse. Yes, the moment she sees the Nick walk away, not just a guilt, and that's her first real lesson. Perspective, that is the true idea. And that truth isn't what you think is truth. But what people have to live with the truck. And Nick backstory, that's childhood, the condemnation. At 1 minute, the moment of humiliation, so bad that it becomes his entire personality. The mask, the humor, the I don't care, the attitude, all of the emotional armor forget, and the age 9. Zootopia doesn't shy away from it. It stares you directly in the soul and says, actually, the trauma builds their habits. Habits become the identity. And let's talk about it, the elevator for a second. Just 1 minute. This sheep, the woo weaponizes the fear for political gain. Okay, yeah, wasn't the subtle. That was Disney is the turning the camera and saying, ah yes, the real villain is propaganda. The prejudice and the desperate is the carrier the politics. Anyway, here's the cute dance party, the soften and existential is dread. Every piece of probably in Zootopia psychological storytelling. The way the smaller animal and they constantly look up. The way the predators take up the more space. The micro expressions when spaces interact. And the unspoken, the rules, what about you sit here? And the avenue layout of the city itself. All the funnels into one message. Just listen, this world is built on misunderstanding. And your character are trying to unlearn the real time. And that's truth behind Zootopia world building. It's not quickly animals, not the comedy, not the cute little universe aesthetic. It's the psychology. Yes, it's psychology. You can believe that, right? It's the way the movie holds a mirror the audience and goes, look, this is you. This is the fears are yours. These ambitions are yours. The city is trying to figure out how to not to screw up in the world you live in. Maybe, just maybe, that's the why the film sticks. Not because it's deep, but because it's be honest. The truth, it's harder than fiction. That's the line.